Preparing live stream. The host has started broadcasting the meeting on YouTube.
The live stream service is provided by YouTube and the Google privacy policy and terms of service. Feliz bispera de reyes. Feliz bispera de reyes. Translation available. Not 90% moderation helps everyone feel safe. Web dialogue. Learn more. Link main YouTube video player. 0 minute 2 seconds of 0 minute pause. K. The live stream service is provided. Next Shift plus N. Mute M. Terms of service. Feliz bispera. Unmute keyboard shortcut M.
Hello, hello. Feliz víspera de Reyes Magos. Este día como que me da sentimiento, ¿verdad? Me da ternura. This is a celebration that I hold very dear in my heart. Three Kings Eve. Obviously, here in the United States, it is not celebrated secularly. It is celebrated as the day of the Epiphany in Christian churches, particularly Catholic, but it is not celebrated in a more party-like kind of atmosphere the way it is in other countries, because it's not just in Puerto Rico where I'm from. La víspera de Reyes Magos y el Día de Reyes Magos también se celebra en otras partes del mundo, en otros países, en España, en México también se celebra la víspera, so other countries celebrate it. My mother says that Puerto Rico is actually losing the tradition a little bit because classes start so soon after Reyes Magos that, it's almost kind of a letdown. So tomorrow is Dia de Reyes. Tomorrow is Three Kings Day, really. And so classes begin shortly after, either Wednesday or Thursday. So I think the way many people do it, at least the way we used to do it, is we would get all the toys and all the fun stuff from Santa. And then the Three Kings would give us the more practical stuff. The backpacks and the shoes and the new notebooks and new pens and pencils and stuff like that. So Christmas has not ended in many, actually, Christmas really is supposed to end, the official end of the Christmas season is actually February 2nd, which is Candlemas, el Día de la Candelaria. Pero we're still kind of in the Christmas frame of mind in some countries. And yo imagino que comunidades latinas aquí en Estados Unidos también celebran un poquito de la tradición, ¿verdad? So, yeah, so that's why I wanted to celebrate la víspera. Víspera is a fun word. It means eve, or le réveillon en français. I forget the word auf Deutsch. So, but it is actually a very nice day and a very important day, and I'll tell you more in a moment. But
next keyboard shortcut Shift plus unmute keyboard shortcut M.
Sorry, I just want to make sure that I'm pressing the right thing. There's a difference between muting and pausing, and I just want to make sure I got it right. So yesterday a friend was saying that I have such a good memory, and sometimes I wish I didn't, but I think I have a good memory for the very random, for things that are extremely random. And one of the random things that I have a memory for is commercial jingles or commercial songs or something like that. So I remember when I was very little, there was a beautiful commercial for Bispera, for Three Kings Eve. Paz y amor esta noche, gran alegría en la espera. Llegan los tres reyes magos, mil ilusiones se acercan. Paz y amor, gran anhelo, más alegría en la espera. Llegan los tres reyes magos, paz y amor llegan con ellos, y en la esperada mañana, en something like todos bien contentos, así queremos unidos así, al hogar puertorriqueño. I can't remember what the product was. I cannot remember what it was at all. I do recall that commercial ran for a few years, and it was just about, it was just saying, oh, peace and love. It's a beautiful, beautiful hope. There is happiness. The three kings are coming, and lots of lovely thoughts are coming. And there is wonderful unity in every Puerto Rican home, and there will be happiness. So anyway, I just loved, and it was in G major. I remember the key and everything. So yes, that may reveal my age. Anyway, but yeah, it was such a nice commercial, and I remember just loving that commercial and loving what it meant. Aquí les tengo una de las primeras canciones que tiene que ver con la estrella que guió a los Reyes Magos. Here's a song that had to do with the star that guided the three kings. Tierra lejana venimos a verte, nos sirve de guía la estrella de oriente. De tierra lejana venimos a verte, nos sirve de guía la estrella de oriente. Oh brillante estrella que anuncias la aurora, no nos falte nunca tu luz bienhechora. Oh brillante estrella que anuncias la aurora, no nos falte nunca tu luz bienhechora. Al niño del cielo que bajó a la tierra, le regaló mirra que inspira tristeza. Al niño del cielo que bajó a la tierra, le regaló mirra que inspira tristeza. Gloria en las alturas al Hijo de Dios, gloria en las alturas y en la tierra amor, gloria en las alturas al Hijo de Dios, gloria en las alturas y en la tierra amor. Yeah, from very far we come to see you. The star of the east serves as our guide. Oh, little star that announces the twilight, may your beautiful light never be apart from us. We give myrrh to the child that has descended to earth. Glory to God in the highest, and to the child, and glory to God on earth. So, yeah. And just something in English. I'm not going to sing all the verses for it, but I figured it would be nice if I sang it because it's a beautiful Three Kings song. Brightest and best. Brightest and best of the stars of the morning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. Brightest and best of the stars. You know what? I need to start that again. Brightest and best of the stars of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star of the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. Brightest and best of the stars of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star of the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. Cold on his cradle, the dewdrops are shining. Low lies his head with the beasts of the stall. Angels adore him in slumber reclining. Maker and monarch and Savior of all. Brightest and best of the stars of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star of the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. Vainly we offer each ample oblation, vainly with gifts would his favor secure. Richer by far is the heart's adoration, dearer to God are the prayers of the poor. Brightest and best of the stars of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star of the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid. think it's one of the most beautiful Star of the East, Three Kings songs, as far as I'm concerned. Yes. So, someone asked me the other day, where did Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar came from? Because the names are not on the Bible. I'm not sure. I don't know how that happened. En español, por supuesto, perdón, los nombres son Melchor, Gaspar, y Baltasar. And when we were little, what we would do is we would go get grass for the camels. We lived in a big house when Dad was with us, and so I remember we would go either to the back patio or to the front yard, and with Mom. Usually I remember Mom going with us, and we would have big shoe boxes, and we would get grass for the camels. Hierba para los camellos. Oh, memories. So, and then we would put them under Mom and Dad's bed. And for that night, for bispera, we would have, what would we have for dinner? I think we would have the same that we often have at Christmas, which is like pig shoulder, like pernil. Entonces, íbamos, el cuarto de papá y mamá era enorme, grandísimo. They had a huge master bedroom, Mom and Dad. And so we would go, we would fit all the children's mattresses. There were 3 girls. And we would await, in sleep, of course, we would await the coming of the 3 kings. And I think one night I even thought that I heard the door not slam, but close. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I better stay under the covers because I think Melchor has come to get the grass out of the boxes and to fill it with gifts. Why did I think it was Melchor and not the others? I don't know. Don't ask. I've been random since I was little. That's a good way of describing myself. Random. Anyway, so the idea was that then the 3 kings would fill the boxes with the gifts and other presents. Gifts and other presents. What I meant to say was toys and other presents. And then the morning we would, the kid who also believes in Santa, oh, yes, of course, because Santa is real. Absolutely. Just, hello, kids who might be watching. And so we would say, oh, so they replaced the grass we gave them with toys and gifts. I often wondered where the camels would go. Of course, since we lived in such a big house at the time, I would imagine that they would leave them in the front, like by the, not in the garage, but they would leave them like in the front yard, and they would play around, like they wouldn't come inside. Like I never thought they would come inside. I always thought that 2 of them would go inside, and then one of them would just stay outside and look at and just watch the camels, making sure they didn't go astray. Yeah, so that was basically how we celebrated it at the time, and I do miss that. Here's a song, it's in Spanish, it's called Los Visitantes, the Visitors. It's also known as La Canción de los Reyes Magos, Song of the Magi. This song has nothing to do with Jesus. It has to do with any random child. So the 3 kings are coming very cautiously and diligently, and they see the child, and they recognize the child, and they kiss the child's forehead, and they see in the sleeping child's face that he or she wants toys. And so the three kings have all kinds of toys. So which ones do you want? Come on, speak. Which ones do you want? There are horns. There are little toy horses. There are also some toy guns. For the girls, there are dolls. There are dark-skinned dolls and light-skinned dolls. And once they have left the toys, they are satisfied and they leave diligently and carefully and slowly. We don't know where the three kings are going, but we do know that if the child has behaved all year, they will be very happy the next day. So. Llegan de noche con gran cautela, cuando ninguno sus pasos vela, y al dormitorio del niño van, y al dormitorio del niño van. Le reconocen, le dan un beso, y en su rosada mejilla impreso, vende juguetes el dulce afán, vende juguetes el dulce afán. Llevan de todos cuales prefiere, sable, pues sable, corneta quiere. Pues hay corneta, rifle y morrión, pues hay corneta, rifle y morrión. Hay artilleros de rostro huraño, de caballitos hay un rebaño, y de tambores hay un montón, y de tambores hay un montón. Para las niñas cuánta hermosura, hay muñequitas de tez oscura, con bellos labios como el carmín, con bellos labios como el carmín. Y unas muñecas de ojos de cielo, de tez muy blanca, de rubio pelo, y con semblantes de querubín, y con semblantes de querubín. Los zapatitos de los durmientes con esto llenan y diligentes. Los regios magos de allí se van, los regios magos de allí se van. No sé por dónde ni quién los guía, solo se sabe que al otro día los niños buenos se alegrarán, los niños buenos se alegrarán. Yeah. I think that song I learned when I was in high school. I think. So, yeah, it's part of our beautiful musical heritage. Yeah, I think the last time we actually celebrated the tradition as a family, I want to say that it was before Dad died. So I must have been 9 years old. I think by then, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I think by then I was more excited about the TV specials that they would show on bispera, on Three Kings Eve, and so I was just awaiting those were like TV specials and stuff. But it's the same idea, you just like with Santa, children have to go to bed early, and same with the Three Kings. It's the same idea. You shouldn't be awake. You should stay under the bed. It's interesting. There was a difference with Santa. I really wanted to get up and meet him, and I almost got in real trouble with my parents, particularly with my mother, because she caught me red-handed. And she had to threaten me with, if you touch anything about Santa before morning, the toys are gonna disappear. And she had to do that. She had to get me out of doing that. But with the Three Kings, I was perfectly fine just staying under the covers and waiting for them. Even when I heard that door close, I was like, I was sure that it was one of them for some reason, Melchor, like I said. I was sure about that. But even so, I just decided to stay in bed. Yeah. So I was a lot better behaved con los tres reyes magos. Me comporté mucho mejor con los reyes que con Santa. Pero, ¿verdad? Actually, hold on a second. So this has nothing to do with los Reyes Magos, pero es una canción venezolana y se llama Niño Lindo, ante ti me rindo. And beautiful child, I fall prostrate before you. And I want to do it because I recently relearned it. Actually, I don't think I ever really learned it. I heard a Venezuelan kids group when I was little, La Rondallita, do this song, and I had some of their albums. But the funny thing is that what really caught my attention was, I watched telenovelas. Sí, yo soy una de esas. Bueno, ya no, pero antes yo miraba telenovelas como todo el mundo, ¿verdad? Como toda buena latina. I can't remember which telenovela this was, but the protagonist got himself arrested somehow, and he ended up in prison, and it was Christmas time. So he, I don't know, the prisoners were talking or something, and he started humming, and the other guys were like, "Oh, you're showing off. You don't know how to sing." And he's like, "Well, I don't know. I sing a little." Actually, the guy was a terrific singer, and and he sang this very simple song, "Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo," and niño lindo is beautiful, rindo is to surrender, and so it's kind of a nice rhyme. And the other prisoners kind of sang along with him. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Con esa hermosura, con ese candor que me roba el alma, que me roba el alma, me roba el amor. Esa tu hermosura, ese tu candor que me roba el alma, que me roba el alma, eres tú mi Dios. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Con esos tus ojos, esos mírame. Con tus ojos bellos, esos mírame. Que con esos ojos me consolaré. Con tus ojos bellos, niño, mírame. Con tus ojos bellos, niño, mírame. Que con solo eso me consolaré. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Bello, bello niño, adiós niño, adiós. Bello, bello niño, bello, bello niño, adiós niño, adiós. Adiós, bello niño, que me despido. Adiós, bello niño, bello, bello niño, adiós niño, adiós. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Niño lindo, ante ti me rindo. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Niño lindo, eres tú mi Dios. Yes. Yeah, so that is one of my favorites, I think, because it's simple. It's simple and it's not. it's kind of weird the way we have to play it. But yes, it's amazing the places where you learn songs, especially Christmas songs, right? Movies, YouTube videos nowadays, telenovelas. Since I'm in the same key, this is a hymn that is sung at church, but also it has become a Christmas carol. So, we three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar. Field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Ooh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to the perfect light. Born today on Bethlehem's plain, gold we bring to crown him again, King forever, ceasing never over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to the perfect light. hallelujah, earth replies. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Another tradition that I think still happens, well, I'm thinking of two, but the one I thought of first was so now Puerto Rico has a new governor. She took office on January 2nd, and I'm assuming that she's going to do what other governors before her have done. Actually, usually it's the first ladies or first men. But they open the governor's mansion, which is called La Fortaleza, the fortress. They opened the governor's mansion on Three Kings Day, on El Día de Reyes, so mañana, tomorrow. They opened their doors to children, and they have toys for them. So I think, yeah, it as I know it, as I remember it, it was it's open to the public. It's open to any child that would like to come, and as long as there are toys available, and they can get toys. I'm not sure if it's one per customer. I don't know how that goes, but yeah. And then there is, of course, the three kings come, and they say hello to the children. They're gathered. So eso es mañana, el 6 de enero, ¿verdad? Entonces, hay una tradición también que son los tres reyes de Juana Díaz. So there's a town in Puerto Rico called Juana Díaz. It's in the south. It's en el sur de la isla. And there are these gentlemen who dress up as the three kings, and they're called los tres reyes de Juana Díaz, the three kings of Juana Díaz, and they travel to different churches, and they go to diferentes servicios religiosos, y entonces hacen su presencia allá, and they I think they do what's called a trulla, which is like the party version of a Christmas caroling, and they come and they offer gifts to the children that are present, and they also fall prostrate before the Christ child, and that's another tradition that has happened. There are some churches. I remember my church. La Catedral de Caguas, one of my the churches that they visited when I was little. I didn't go. We didn't go as a family, but I remember that they went. So yeah, so those are a few of the traditions that at least they have in Puerto Rico. I know that in Mexico they have la rosca de reyes, which is basically bread with, and it has like a little figurine inside. And I am not going to explain la rosca de reyes because I'm not exactly sure how it goes. I think something, if you get the figurine when the bread is broken during a fiesta de Día de Reyes, if you get the figurine, there's something you have to do, and I'm not sure if you have to do it on Dia de la Candelaria, on Candlemas, or if you have to do it some other time. So, but that's all I know. So, hay muchas tradiciones para diferentes partes, ¿verdad? Yeah. And let me see. What else? Again, this one doesn't have to do much with Reyes. I sang it in a past holiday offering. This is my 6th and last of the holiday season, not the last ever. In fact, doing these things every weekend, being on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live has spurred me to try and do something, I don't know if every weekend, but at least every other weekend. And has spurred me also to do something in person in February, because I need to promote my most recent album again. So this has been wonderful. So I'm so glad that I got to do this holiday season, and that I've gotten people who have watched and have said good things. So anyway, this song is in español y se llama Los peces en el río, the fish in the river. I don't even know if I should even translate it, because in Spanish it makes no sense. But here it is. Mary is washing herself. No. Mary is combing her hair, and her hair is golden and her comb is silver. And while she does this, the fishies are drinking water in the sea, and they're drinking water in the river because they're so happy that the child is born. Then she washes diapers and she puts them on a tree. And the birds are singing, and the tree is blossoming. And the fishies continue to drink in the sea. And they're so happy, and they drink and drink and drink and drink. The Virgin Mary is washing herself with a little bit of soap. The soap is causing her hands to itch, and we are so sad about that. But the fish continue to drink in the sea and in the river, and they drink and drink and drink and drink. I told you it was going to make no sense. But los peces en el río, yo creo que la razón por la cual tiene tanto éxito es por el ritmo, ¿verdad? Es por el ritmo. Yeah, the reason for the success of this song is because of the rhythm. It's because of the rhythm, because it's one of the most amazing ones. Amazing Christmas carols, and viene de España, de la madre patria. La Virgen se está peinando entre cortina y cortina, sus cabellos son de oro y el peine de plata fina. Pero mira cómo beben los peces en el río. Pero mira cómo beben por ver al Dios nacido. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el río por ver al Dios nacer. La Virgen lava pañales y los tiende en el romero, los pajaritos cantando y el romero floreciendo. Pero mira cómo beben los peces en el río, pero mira cómo beben por ver al Dios nacido. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el río por ver al Dios nacer. La Virgen se está lavando con un poco de jabón, se le han picado las manos de mi corazón. pero mira cómo beben por ver al Dios nacido. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el río por ver al Dios nacer. Pero mira cómo beben los peces en el río, pero mira cómo beben por ver al Dios nacido. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el río por ver al Dios nacer. Yeah, so it makes absolutely no sense, but we don't care because the rhythm is fantabulous. Yes, of course. Wow. I often wonder, even if you don't believe, I'm a Christian and I'm a believer, I'm no longer Catholic, but I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of it's kind of awesome to imagine are these mysteries really true? Like, led by a star, and my gosh, and like being before the Christ child, that must have been something. I don't know. I just think it's kind of nice. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay. In fields were they, lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east, beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. And by the light of that same star, 3 wise men came from country far to seek for a king, was their intent, and to follow the star wherever it went. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Then let us all with one accord sing praise include the Three Kings verse, of course. Absolutely. Okay. I am almost at the end of my offering. I want to, like I said before, I want to say that doing these offerings, I call them offerings, I don't know, concerts, performances, whatever, offerings, they have really given me, first of all, an opportunity to sing and share what I have with others. But I wanted to do an in-person concert for Christmas, and I just wasn't able to, and whatever. But I have to say, I'm so glad that I held myself accountable to do this, because, you know, to do these 6 offerings. This is gonna stay on YouTube, so for now, so whenever you can let someone else know, or whenever someone else decides to listen to this or watch this, but I just feel like this probably is spurring me to do more of this during all kinds of seasons during the year. I want to do an in-person concert in February or April, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned also for more of these, YouTube and Facebook, and share. Also remember that my all my albums are actually on YouTube Music. My most recent, I Belong to the Light, which came out this past June, is available on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, Deezer, YouTube Music. So you can get it there. If you wanted a copy, like a physical copy, you can subscribe to my channel and here on YouTube and find out how you can get one. Okay? So let me see. Hey, you know what I did not get to? Actually, that's not true. I did get to sing it. Never mind. Well, I didn't get to sing it on YouTube. I hope you had a lovely New Year's. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot in days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. I think I sang it during my last performance on Facebook. Okay. Yes, of course. Oh my gosh. So I finish each performance with a toast. I have a little bit of Pepsi here, a little bit of soda, so feel free to toast with whatever you wish. Soda, juice, anything alcoholic, beer, wine, whatever suits you. And in fact, I'll give you a few minutes to get that beverage while I sing something else. This is the New Year's Carol. Here we bring you water from the well so clear, for to worship God with this happy new year. Sing levy-doo, the water and the wine, the 7 bright gold words, and the bugles that do shine. Sing reign of fair maid with gold upon her toe. Open you the west door and let the old year go. Sing levy-doo, the water and the wine, the 7 bright gold words, and the bugles that do shine. Sing reign of fair maid with gold upon her chin. Open you the west door, the east door, and let the new year in. Sing levy-doo, the water and the wine, the 7 bright gold words, and the bugles that do shine. That's called a New Year Carol, also called Levy-doo, Levy-doo. It is based on a Welsh tradition whereby on New Year's Day, the Welsh children take the sprig of evergreen trees and they fill them with water and they sprinkle the faces of passers-by as a sign of a wish for a happy new year. All right. So, let's toast. So, some of us are going back to school, going back to work, or maybe we already went back to school, went back to work. So let's toast to a wonderful year filled with dreams, goals, not resolutions that will tie us down or make us crazy, or just goals that we may want to continue from last year or start this year, and putting things into place for those goals to come true. Make dreams come true. And to patience, kind patience to ourselves, because sometimes in trying to achieve goals, we think that there is a deadline or something. And yes, life is short, but it's not worth it if we're just getting ourselves all crazy. So to patience with ourselves and with others, to goals that will come true, to dreams that will come true, and to all of us, as this country will face a difficult time, but patience, goals and dreams. Salud! Prost! À votre santé! Cheers! And I am going to close with what I opened. My jingle from childhood for víspera. Paz y amor, gran anhelo, más alegría en espera. Llegan los tres reyes magos, mil ilusiones se acercan. Paz y amor, esta noche, más alegría en espera. Llegan los tres reyes magos, paz y amor llegan con ellos, y en la esperada mañana, entre todos contentos, así queremos unidos así, al hogar puertorriqueño. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful year. And of course, I will see you again soon. I have to put this down. I will see you again soon. Have a wonderful dream goal-filled year. And feel free to leave because it's going to take me a while to disconnect. Thank you so much, guys.
100% volume muted. Unmute keyboard shortcut M. Mute keyboard shortcut. Next keyboard short. Pause keyboard. 1 hour 2 minutes. YouTube vid. Complimentary. Main. End of account menu. Tooltip. Account and what's net mute keyboard. 100% live. Autoplay is off. Subtitles closed. Captions unavailable. Settings. Mini player. Theater mode. Airplay. Full screen. End of YouTube vid. End of complimentary. Feliz bispera to raise. At Soprano fan tab. Link. Feliz at Michelle Nicole audio at end full screen keyboard airplay theater mode keyboard mini player keyboard settings subtitles close autoplay is live 100% volume mute keyboard shortcut M next keyboard pause keyboard shortcut K play keyboard shortcut K next mute keyboard shortcut M unmute keyboard shortcut M escape zoom.us Zoom meeting window more AI companion host tools multiple share host AI more